Hello everybody and welcome to Parks Bros. It's Drew here and I am in World of Disney right now outside of Disneyland with my good friend Dylan from Theme Park Obsession. But we're looking at all the holiday merch that they have to offer right now before we head to the park. So as you can see, so much merch out here already. It feels like it was literally Halloween 50 seconds ago, and now we see Spirit jerseys like this for $65. And I honestly really like this one. Probably a little more than I should, but here's a beautiful backpack with Mickey on it. I don't know if I'll find a tag. A lot of the tags here actually don't have the price, sadly, but you can expect at least a little higher price on some of these items, like $90 for this backpack. So we were just taking this look at a throw pillow that actually is scented like candy cane, which is really cool. $27 for this. Also some nice PJs for $50 down here, but something really cool that I want to show off is this sweater for $65. It lights up. And if you thought we were over with the candy cane merchandise, you are very wrong. Here's a Spirit jersey for $65 that is candy cane, as well as some mini ears, which has a nice little bow and some sequins. And of course, it wouldn't be Disney merchandise without tons of food and candy and popcorn. So all of this is looking really delicious. And I think I'm finally getting into the mood a little bit after staying in the World of Disney for a little bit. And if you like the light up Mickey ears from years previous, there is now one, with the little green men, or the green aliens. Let's see if this one works. Really cool. And of course, it wouldn't be the holiday season without some miniature trains and model trains. This set, by the way, only about $150. Also, if you're a fan of snowmen in general, they have some awesome hats for, I believe, is $35. I can't find the price tag as of right now, or keep it on the shelf itself. But really cool, really soft as well. Oh, still falling. Anyways, they've also got some awesome souvenir cups right here, themed to snowmen, which is really, really cool. And I did find a price, $35. Of course, it wouldn't be the holiday season either without tons of ornaments, all hand-painted, by the way. And just for prices, it seems to be about $30 for each of these, which actually, considering the amount of detail, is not bad at all. They've also got tons of legacy ornaments showing off all of the anniversaries. Each one of these is about $21, but the 30th anniversary of Little Mermaid, 55th of Mary Poppins, 65th of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the 60th of Sleeping Beauty, as well as the 85th for the Donald Duck Club. I love that so much. Donald Duck's one of my favorite characters. And then Up, it's been 10 years since Up and Princess and the Frog. I feel super old. And besides that, you got Mr. Toad at 70, Lion King at 25, and then of course for the new Star Wars film, Rise of Skywalker, you have Dio and BB-8. Also, in this giant assortment of ornaments, if you're still in the Halloween spirit, you could definitely still exude that with Madame Leota, the Hatbox Ghost, the Hitchhiking Ghosts over here, all of these being $25, as well as even the candelabra inside the Haunted Mansion, and of course other things like Wall-E and Eve and Coco and everything in between over here. Well, if you're wondering, it's not all themed to Disney movies for the ornaments. Also Disneyland 2019 as well, and even some of the rides inside the resort, as well as some of the landmarks, which, oh, that monorail one is tempting. I'm absolutely blown away by how much new merch there is right now. Even besides the holiday merch that they have out, all of these shirts are new. It's insanity to think that there's this much merchandise that has come out in the past couple of weeks that is brand new for at least this store and Disneyland in general. Oh my gosh, this beanie is awesome with the old school Disneyland Resort logo. It's so great. And also, if you're a fan of the Skyway, they've got a hoodie / shirt for you. And if you're a fan of DuckTales with Launchpad McQuack, they've got a shirt for you too. So now that we're done exploring World of Disney, at least for now, we might come back a little later. So much merch to go check out though. Definitely, if you're a Disney fan in any way, this is the shop to go to for sure. So coming into the hub right now, in between both parks, you can see they have changed out all of the banners from Halloween to regular. These are the new regular banners, as well as all of the decorations over each entrance have been taken down. So that's kind of crazy to think about, that it only took a couple days for Oogie Boogie to come down completely right here. So making my way into Buena Vista Street, you can see the Christmas tree already up. It's November 4th. Oh, quite impressive, I must say, especially to the construction crews that were able to put this together so incredibly quickly. I can't wait to see Disneyland's Christmas tree either, but this is crazy. So we actually just purchased some horchata churros from the churro cart right next to Goofy Sky School. Tried it already. As you can see, you can check out our first reactions on Dylan's YouTube channel, Theme Park Obsession. But yeah, really interesting churro.
It's a very interesting taste, for sure.
Yeah, very, very different than usual.
It's not as horchata as you'd think it would be.
Yeah, definitely not.
And
so
the sauce is... I would do without the sauce.
Yeah, I think so too. The sauce adds a little bit of like difference in texture really, but not too much in taste to make it really worth it, I would say.
No.
But solid churro. For $6.25 though,
A little expensive.
It's a little steep, I think, but
yeah.
Still pretty tasty.
Yeah.
And a pretty good breakfast for me today.
Oh yeah.
After our delicious churro, we're heading into Goofy's Sky School, the Wild Mouse coaster at the park. And I find it really interesting. Whenever you want a fast pass at this ride, it's usually at that exact same time. It's 3:25 right now. Fast pass return is in 3:30, so we got 5 minutes until then. Pretty crazy. So just had quite an interesting ride on Goofy's Sky School. You can actually check out the POV on Dylan's channel, I'm pretty sure. But we ended up stopping before the final brake run, and we were stuck there for a little bit. So we almost had a full-on e-stop, which was really interesting to experience for the first time ever on that ride. But Goofy Sky School, always a fun little wild mouse attraction that, I mean, you really can't go too wrong with. Next up, though, is probably going to be this beauty and Incredicoaster coaster. Haven't been on this Intamin launch coaster in a little bit of time, but I'm excited to experience it again. I take what I said about riding Incredicoaster back because the line, here's the single rider line by the way, but the line actually stretches past the arch over here, so we will not be enjoying an incredible coaster today, I would say. But we're gonna head over to Guardians of the Galaxy because it's only got a 25-minute wait. Here's just a quick look at Spider-Man. Going up, actually a lot of plaster work on the left-hand side and a lot of metal work in the middle there. Looking great so far. Really interested to see how this attraction turns out. Well, we've made it over to Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, one of my favorite rides at this park. Actually, probably my favorite ride, if anything. Love this attraction. Do kind of miss Tower of Terror a little bit, but a 30-minute wait is posted right now, but also the Fast Pass line is massive. So hopefully the line won't be too bad. But usually when it says 30 minutes for this attraction, it's usually around 15 to 20, so we might save a little bit of time. Hey, we ran into our buddy old pal Harold. How you doing over here? So, just hit up Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. I think about a 35-minute wait for us, but there were some technical difficulties while we were in line, we were told. But didn't seem that way when we got on. We got Hit Me With Your Best Shot, not my favorite.
That's all right.
A lot of floater moments on there, not too aggressive, which, I mean, if it's your first time, like a couple of the little girls in front of us,
They were
probably
terrified.
the best way to start that attraction off with, but...
There's moments of it
fun.
like where you think you're gonna do something else and then it doesn't.
Yeah,
It like stops.
Exactly, and it just kind of sits there.
Yeah.
Awkwardly.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty interesting. It's
but I
definitely
mean-
the most tame out of all of them.
definitely, and it was still great to get back on that attraction. It's been almost 2 months for me.
It's been
been a while.
4 or 5 months for
Oh
me.
wow,
It's
okay,
been a hot
well,
minute.
yeah, all right,
The line's always so long.
true. But then when we walked out, walk on into the building.
Yeah, of course.
Super bizarre.
Yeah, our luck.
Anyways, we're probably heading back to Disneyland now, or to Disneyland for the first time today.
Yeah.
So
Disneyland, see what's
should
going
be
on over
fun. See all the holiday stuff. So looking over at Disneyland right now, you can see there's an abundance of crows. Or as some would say, a murder.
Christmas is started now. Oh yeah.
They are flying absolutely everywhere and anywhere. But, oh, I hope I don't get pooped on. But you can see that they actually just put up some of the decorations on top of the entrance kiosks over here, which is crazy. These weren't here earlier, at least that we can remember, but super cool to see all of this popping up already for holidays starting in 4 days. So if you thought the DCA tree was impressive, well, wait till you get a load of this one. This Christmas tree always impresses me and amazes me with how massive it is and how they build it in pretty much 1 to 2 nights. It's crazy. So we're just taking the brand new walkway over to Tomorrowland, completely redone. Good 5 or 6 feet wider too, which is awesome. Definitely something that was needed. But now we're heading into Tomorrowland as of right now. Not entirely sure where we're gonna go hit up, but I'm sure it'll be exciting nonetheless. But I don't know if it'll be as exciting as them taking out those rocks. Oh yeah. Just look at that. Oh, taking out the rocks has made everything so much better over here. I want to cry. Oh, it's so great. Also, if you're wondering if there's any other Christmas items out or holiday items out, poinsettias. Already planted, already ready to go in the hub right next to Walt and Mickey. It's crazy already. All right, well, Dylan's convinced me. We're going on Splash Mountain. It's getting a little chilly as we're walking over to it. And it makes sense that there's only a 10-minute wait for the ride. So wish us luck. Hopefully we don't get the front. But let's hope for no hypothermia. Well, we're on Splash Mountain. I always love this outlook. Oh, Fantasmic, I guess, is starting. The fountains are going, or at least they're testing them. But it's an interesting outlook on the park for sure, as well as the final drop. And speaking of drops, we've got one coming up right now. Oh my God! Oh. Not bad. Not bad.
That was not bad.
It wasn't bad.
Good.
All right, barely survived the second drop. Wish us luck on the dreaded third. At least we're in rows 5 and 6, so it shouldn't be too bad. At least not as bad as Brer Rabbit's situation. Speaking of which, where is Brer Rabbit? Well, good thing is we made it. And we get this beautiful show too. Bad thing, pretty wet for a row 5 ride. So we didn't get too incredibly wet in row 5 and 6. Did get a little bit of splishes and splashes every, now and then. I don't know. But now we're heading into Batu, into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which I'm very excited, and I want a Ronto wrap so bad. It sounds so good right now. So we just spotted something that's a little lit up right now. Oh boy. So I kind of noticed all the lights in the area were a little brighter, but then I noticed there was orange glow coming out from the exit of Rise of the Resistance. You can even see it showing off on parts of the mountaintop right there. It's insane to think that that is going on right now. I know cast member previews have started up for Orlando's version, but I'm just wondering when that's going to start for our version. And seeing how the lights are on now gives me a heck of a lot of hope, and I cannot wait for January 17th. Oh, I just want to go through those doors and see what they have to hold inside. I'm so excited for Rise of the Resistance. So excited. I don't know why, but everything seems so much brighter tonight than usual. But it all looks absolutely stunning. I love it to bits. So we've come from my favorite land in the park to my second favorite, New Orleans Square. You can see all the new lights up for the holiday season over here. There will be more showing up in the next couple days, but I love New Orleans Square in the holiday season. All the lights are fantastic to look at. But after we take a little stroll through New Orleans Square, we're gonna get a little spooky and get on to the Haunted Mansion Holiday. I have yet to do that this season, so I'm very excited to go check it out.
By the chimney with care, when open that morning would cause such a scare.
Man, do I love Tim Burton's creation with this.
And what do your wondering eyes dis-ease? These chants of frenzy, the ghost dog rage.
That love and romance may succeed.
So here's my first look at the gingerbread house, and we're actually slowing down. Perfect. I get a longer look at this beauty. Themed to the Haunted Mansion for its 50th anniversary. It looks gorgeous. Anyhow, but Christmas tree looking amazing as usual too. Oh, hey, I'll take an extended look at Hattie. It's all cool.
to my Christmas delight. Look, Zero, I think they like our Christmas gifts. Have you been naughty or nice? I have a special present.
What did he give us? Oh, hey, we got the good one. Hey, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. How y'all doing? I feel so special now. All right, I will give some of my thoughts on Haunted Mansion Holiday in just a little bit, but we saw that Pirates of the Caribbean was only a 5-minute wait, so we're sneaking on right away, which is awesome. So 2 of the most iconic dark rides in this park done in about 5 minutes time. It's insane.
You may not survive to pass this.
Alrighty, so Haunted Mansion Holiday was fantastic this year. Loved the little bits of new additions that they have absolutely everywhere. And also Pirates, always a great time. Also, they're changing some lights in Pirates of the Caribbean, it seems. And also, there were some interesting things I saw in, well, I guess I didn't see, I heard in the sound mix. It's a little different now. But speaking of both amazing lighting and sound and just an amazing ride overall, we're at Indiana Jones and the Forbidden Eye. It is closed for refurbishment, it would seem. This makes me incredibly sad, but I'm excited to see all the new changes to this attraction when it opens back up and all of the retouched things that will be appearing in the attraction. I think it's needed this for a very long time, but Indiana Jones is absolutely my favorite attraction of all time, still to this day. So I'm sad I won't be able to ride it as of right now, but hopefully when it comes back for refurb, I will be riding it like crazy. All right, well, it was advertised as only a 20-minute wait just a bit ago. It's now 30.
What is that?
But look at that. We could just walk right in to the line itself. What a concept for this ride. Oh, I can't wait to wait such a little time for this attraction. So if you've seen Dylan's video, I'm sure some of you guys have, we're literally just playing off of each other and comparing our shots right now. And we've pretty much been kind of doing that all day, but oh, his phone is so good. So I apologize for the little bit of darkness right now, but Row 3 ride on Hyperspace Mountain, I should say, was really great. Also, definitely the most visible ride I've ever seen. And what I mean by that is I was able to see more in that space, that show space, than I've ever seen before. And it was absolutely incredible just seeing all of the pieces of track and just so much going on. More than you'd ever expect. And everything's way closer than you'd think, too. Just made it way more interesting and a little more terrifying, in all honesty. But now we're probably going to head out because we've done way more than actually I was expecting to do today, to be honest. But pretty fantastic Tuesday in limbo between Halloween and Christmas, and the holiday season, I should say. But let's head out of the park and probably do another thing or something. I don't know.
Sprinkles cupcakes.
Oh, did somebody say sprinkles? So just came back into World of Disney real quick, and we're looking at more of the holiday merchandise, or should I say really Christmas, because most of this is Christmas based, except for this one shelf right here. All your Hanukkah Disney needs right here. Actually some really nice homeware, it would seem, as well as a nice blanket. Really like the design of this stuff. Kind of a shame though it's only one shelf though. Also, for $30, I found this really interesting. It is a 12 days of socks advent calendar. So you get 12 different pairs of socks for $30. That's pretty great. And I believe some of these socks are shown right here, which are actually really kind of cool looking. So if you're a crazy sock guy like me or Taylor Biber from Coast Studios, boom, this is what you get. All right, so just spotted this. They have Avengers Campus merchandise already for the Worldwide Engineering Brigade, as well as just Avengers Campus in general. So if you want some early merchandise for the new area in DCA, you can get it at World Disney.
That's how it usually works.
Well, we made our stop. Sprinkles. Got a pumpkin pecan cupcake. Really excited to try it. Also, something I really want to do eventually is the Void. I was going to potentially do this with Taylor when he was out here, but we found out that The Avengers experience is $45 for 30 minutes, so it was a little too expensive for us, and we just spent our time at Knott's instead, but totally want to go into the Void one of these days. So, pretty fantastic day hanging out with Dylan from Theme Park Obsession. Please, go check him out if you haven't already. I'm sure most of you have, but if you haven't, go check him out, seriously. And I'm not pointing towards Goofy. I mean, I love Goofy and all, but he's not Theme Park Obsession, let's be real. But totally awesome day hanging out at Disneyland yet again for the first time in a couple of weeks for me. But it's always great to come back and see everything that's new with the resort, because there's always stuff going on here. Like, ridiculous amounts of refurb and just new construction coming around every week at the park. But if you haven't, make sure to subscribe, because we're going to have tons of new stuff coming all over Southern California at all the theme parks. And until next time, we'll see you on the next ride.